No, we're already recording.
Thanks for the heads up. I didn't even get a wink. I didn't get nothing. Okay, so this is my weekly, one of my weekly Wednesday fun days. So what I'm going to do now for the weekly topics is, this is very off the cuff, so nothing's been rehearsed. I ran the idea through past my assistant Christina. We barely talked about it, but what I'm going to do is what I feel is, if I had a dime, we'll start with this. If I had a dime for every time someone asked me one of these questions that I'm going to be answering for you weekly, I would be a multi-millionaire, and I wouldn't need to be doing what I'm doing for a living anymore, which I still would because I love to work. But we've done some YouTube videos on all the different things that my clients have asked me. How to curl your hair like a Kardashian, how do I do a top knot, how do I tease my hair properly, how do I pin my hair half up, half down, how do I put in clip-in extensions, all those things. We have more to come, by the way. But one of the main things that my clients ask me is, what type of shampoo do I need for my hair? So I'm just going to go over like a few general things that will help. Of course, I want you to give me your specific feedback and let me know like what your problems are with your hair, or what happens to your hair when you do certain things, or if your hair is greasy or frizzy or whatever. But basically, I think that's really important, what type of shampoo and conditioner to use on the hair. Also, how to use shampoo and conditioner. I mean, I know that sounds like a really crazy idea, but I always feel like for my new clients, I have to educate them and let them know. I just tell them once, I don't repeat myself, how to shampoo the hair properly, why not to wash the hair every day, what to do with the hair when you're not washing it, things like that. So a couple of basic things are, for example, like there's the right type of, not necessarily product line, but I always recommend professional shampoo for my clients. Even if they have virgin hair, even if they let their hair air dry. And over-the-counter shampoo is so harsh on the hair. It's like using ivory hand soap on your hair. So you don't want to use that. What happens when you use that is the hair will become very frizzy, the scalp can become very dry, and the conditioners that come with that kind of shampoo can be very waxy and heavy. So all those things are issues that I have seen and heard from my clients that are not good for anybody. So I always recommend a professional shampoo. There are about 100 different kinds of shampoo, professional shampoo and conditioners out there. So I'm not recommending a specific line. I do have my favorites, but I'm not necessarily recommending a specific line. I just want you to use something professional. So, for example, in general, I recommend an overall everyday shampoo. A lot of clients will use, if they have frizzy, thicker hair, or they want to control the frizz, they try to do it with the shampoo. I don't think that's a good idea. So if you have really oily hair, you want to use a volumizing shampoo. If you have thicker, more coarse hair, you want to use a moisturizing or an everyday shampoo. And where the important part is in regards to shampooing in the shower is when you condition, you only ever want to condition from like the lip or the nose area down. So you want to wash your hair like you normally would, put shampoo in your hand. Always make sure your hair is completely wet before you put the shampoo in your hands and put it in your hair. What I recommend is start with like a nickel size amount. That should be enough for anybody. Even with my amount of hair, I will use a nickel size amount, but I do wash my hair 3 times when I wash it because I only wash it once a week. So you only want to use about, a nickel to a quarter size amount. Make sure the hair is completely saturated, and rub it in your hands and work it in your hair. You want to sit upright or stand upright in the shower. Going upside down can make it kind of tangly and stuff like that, so you don't really need to do that. So you want to wash it upright. Wash your hair really good. Just like do the circular motions, rinse it out. Feel it. If you feel like you need to wash it again, go ahead and wash it again. But again, use only like a quarter size amount of shampoo in your hands. Make sure your hair is completely saturated first. A lot of people don't wet it enough and they put way too much shampoo and they're wasting it. And then they tell me they can't really afford a really good shampoo because they're using way too much of it. Another really cool thing is when you condition the hair, what I used to do is condition my hair, put all my hair on one side, condition the hair, and then tilt it all the other side and condition the hair. What I noticed works a lot better is dividing my hair in half, pulling it forward, again, putting about a quarter size amount of conditioner in my hand, rubbing it in really well and conditioning one side, and then putting another quarter size amount of conditioner in my hands and rubbing it in and conditioning the other side. It's really good to do a deep conditioner once a month or so. It can be done more often, like twice a month, if the hair is very dry or damaged, or if it's in the winter when we're cranking the heat, at least in the Midwest anyway. And then also another thing is, I think with longer hair, if you're washing your hair on the top of your hair might need a different shampoo than like the bottom of your hair would. For me, I use a more volumizing cleansing shampoo to really cleanse my scalp because it's a week in between washings, and I use a more moisturizing shampoo to shampoo down here. So keep that in mind too. Even if your hair is a little bit shorter, you might need a more moisturizing shampoo and conditioner on the ends and more volumizing or cleansing on the top. And in regards to washing, how often you should wash, in general, I think most people don't need to wash every day. I think there's very few people that need to wash every day. Another number one question, a big question I got from my clients is, a client tonight asked me, I cut her hair, and she said, what do you do about working out? My scalp gets so wet and oily from sweating so much when I work out. Well, what I recommend is when you're working out, as you're cooling down or stretching, before you leave the gym, if your hair is pulled back in like a clip or a pony or whatever, a headband, take it out completely as you're like at the gym, stretching or cooling down. Don't go home and wait 45 minutes to an hour and then take your pony out or your headband out. That makes a big difference too in regards to not having any funny kinks or anything. And then the days you're not washing, make sure you put it in a shower cap. That makes a big difference in regards to it looking as good from day 1 to day 2, day 3. Also dry shampoo. I love dry shampoo. I always use it on my hair. I use it on the first day because it helps give oil and helps give texture to the hair on the first day. So when it's clean, it makes it feel dirty, and then when it's day 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, it's dirty and oily, and it makes it feel clean when I spray it on. And you always, if it's an aerosol dry shampoo, you want to spray a foot away. You just do like maybe 5 little squirts, like picking up the hair. A lot of people use it too close, or they just spray it like, too much. You want to just do like 5 quick squirts if it's an aerosol. And then just blow dry, round brush, flat iron, tease it. You can actually, on my bangs, I have bangs, I'll take a comb and I'll re-wet them and then round brush them on day 2, 3, 4 if I need to. If I can just round brush, I do, depending how bad they look or how dirty it is or how sweaty I got. And those are the number one things that people ask me in regards to shampoo and conditioning, and I think those tips will actually really help for you, work for you. So please give me any feedback. Please go to my blog, glamhairus.blogspot, or tweet me or follow me on Facebook or send me an email, Gina at Glamhairus. Thanks so much.